Did you know that an estimated $1 billion is lost annually to investment scams worldwide? Yes, you heard it right, $1 billion. This shocking statistic is a stark reminder of the scale and impact of investment scams, a growing menace in our interconnected world. These scams aren't just a statistic. They're a devastating reality that affects people just like you and me, stripping us of our hard-earned savings and shattering our financial dreams. The digital age, with its myriad platforms and avenues for investment, has unfortunately also opened up new opportunities for scam artists. Their tactics have evolved from the days of shady Ponzi schemes and pyramid structures to sophisticated, tech-savvy scams that can be incredibly difficult to detect. Fake investment platforms, phishing scams, and fraudulent ICOs are just a few examples of the diverse ways these scammers are deceiving unsuspecting investors. And let's not forget about the entities that perpetrate these scams. From unscrupulous individuals to shadowy corporations, these entities are as varied as the scams they conduct. They exploit the trust of investors, often luring them in with the promise of high returns and minimal risk. Before the investor realizes what's happening, their money vanishes into thin air, leaving them with a profound sense of betrayal and loss. The emotional and financial impact of falling victim to an investment scam can be devastating. Imagine losing your life savings or the funds you had set aside for your child's education to a scam. It's a harsh reality that many have faced and continue to face. This escalating issue underscores the importance of not just investing wisely, but also staying informed and vigilant. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to protect ourselves and our investments from the insidious claws of scam artists. So, as we delve deeper into the world of investment scams, remember this: $1 billion. That's the staggering cost of these scams on a global scale. And that's why it's crucial for us to understand and recognize these scams, to ensure we're not contributing to this shocking statistic. This staggering figure underscores the importance of staying informed and vigilant in our investment endeavors. So, what exactly are these scams that are causing such a dent in our pockets? Well, let's unmask them. One of the most notorious types of investment scams is the Ponzi scheme. Named after Charles Ponzi, who conned thousands in the early 20th century, this scam promises high returns with little risk. The catch? The returns are paid from the funds of new investors, not from profits. It's a house of cards that eventually collapses, leaving investors empty-handed. Next, we have fake investment platforms. These are often sophisticated websites or apps, offering attractive investment opportunities. They might use technical jargon, promising cutting-edge technology or groundbreaking projects to lure you in. But once you've transferred your funds, the platform disappears and so does your money. Then there's phishing. It's not a weekend activity with rods and reels, but a scam where fraudsters impersonate a legitimate company to steal your personal information. They might send an email or a text asking you to update your account details or to invest in a new opportunity. Once they have your information, they use it to drain your accounts or commit identity theft. And let's not forget about pump and dump schemes. Scammers buy a lot of a very low-priced stock and then falsely inflate the price through misleading positive statements. This tricks other investors into buying the stock, pumping up its price. Once the price has spiked, the scammers sell off their shares, causing the price to plummet and leaving the other investors in the dust. These scams, while varied in their tactics, all have one common goal: to deceive and rob you of your hard-earned money. But knowledge is power, my friends. Being aware of these scams and understanding how they operate is the first step in protecting yourself and your investments. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and always remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Let's continue to unmask these scams, shall we? Stay tuned for our next segment. Let's consider the story of Jane Doe, a retiree who lost her life savings to a Ponzi scheme. Jane, a former schoolteacher, had always been meticulous about her finances. She'd put away a small portion of her salary every month, dreaming of a comfortable retirement where she could travel, pursue hobbies, and spend time with her grandchildren. Jane was introduced to an investment opportunity by a trusted friend. It was a company promising impressive returns, supposedly backed by a diversified portfolio. Jane, always cautious, did her research. The company had an impressive website, complete with testimonials from satisfied investors. She decided to invest a small portion of her savings. The returns were as promised, impressive and consistent. Emboldened, she invested more. Months passed, and everything seemed perfect. One day, however, the payments stopped. Attempts to contact the company were met with silence. Then came the shocking news. The company was under investigation for fraud. It turned out to be a classic Ponzi scheme. The returns Jane and others received were merely the investments of newer victims. Jane was left devastated. Not only were her life savings gone, but she also felt a profound sense of betrayal and embarrassment. She had always prided herself on being careful and informed, yet she had fallen for a scam. She lost her dreams of a comfortable retirement. The emotional toll was immense, leading to sleepless nights and a lingering sense of guilt and regret. Jane's story is not unique. Thousands of people fall victim to similar scams each year, losing not only their hard-earned money, but also their trust and peace of mind. It's a harsh reminder that investment scams are not just about money. They're about real people, their dreams, and their lives. Jane's story is a stark reminder of the human cost behind these scams, a cost that extends far beyond monetary loss. It underscores the importance of staying informed, vigilant, and skeptical, no matter how tempting an investment opportunity may appear. So, how can we protect ourselves from falling prey to such scams? Indeed, the answer lies in staying informed and vigilant. The threat of investment scams is real, and it is ever evolving. As we've seen, these scams can come in many forms, be it Ponzi schemes, fake investment platforms, or phishing scams. The perpetrators are crafty, using sophisticated tactics to deceive even the most seasoned investors. But as daunting as this sounds, it's not a reason to retreat from the world of investments. Quite the contrary, it's a call to become even more engaged and informed. The more we know, the better equipped we are to navigate this landscape safely. Firstly, always verify the legitimacy of investment platforms. A quick internet search can reveal a lot. Look for reviews, check if the company is registered with the appropriate financial authorities, and be sure to cross-verify any information you receive. Secondly, maintain a healthy sense of skepticism. If an investment offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Unrealistic returns, high-pressure sales tactics, and urgency should all raise red flags. Remember, legitimate investments don't need to use such tactics. Thirdly, keep abreast of the latest news in finance and investments. Follow reputable sources of financial news and consider subscribing to financial newsletters. This will help you stay up to date with the latest trends and warnings about potential scams. Finally, never shy away from asking questions or seeking advice. If you're unsure about an investment, consult a financial advisor or someone you trust who has experience in investing. It's better to ask now than regret later. To sum it up, staying informed is not just about avoiding scams. It's also about making smart, informed investment decisions. The more we know, the better our decisions will be, and the less likely we are to fall for scams. Knowledge is power. By staying informed, we can protect ourselves and our investments from these scams. The fight against investment scams is a collective effort. We've journeyed through the dark underbelly of the financial landscape, unmasking the cunning tactics employed by fraudsters. We've heard the heart-rending tale of a victim, a stark reminder of the emotional and financial devastation that these scams can wreak. But the battle doesn't stop here. Knowledge is our greatest weapon, and sharing it is our greatest defense. Each one of us has a role to play, and every experience shared is a potential lifeline for someone else. Have you ever encountered a suspicious investment opportunity? Have you or someone you know been a victim of an investment scam? We invite you to share your experiences. Your story could be the beacon of warning that saves someone from falling into the scammer's trap. By sharing, we create a community, a network of informed and vigilant individuals. We foster a culture of support and shared knowledge, a culture that empowers us to stand against these financial predators. So let's turn the comment section into a forum where we exchange insights, experiences, and advice. Let's make it a space where we learn from each other and stand together against investment scams. In our ongoing mission to arm you with the right information and tools, we've created a video dedicated to financial literacy. This video is a comprehensive guide that will help you navigate the complex world of investments with more confidence and discernment. It covers topics like understanding financial jargon, recognizing red flags in investment opportunities, and making informed investment decisions. We highly recommend watching it as it complements the information shared in this video. In this era where scams are increasingly sophisticated, staying informed and vigilant is our best line of defense. So, let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep learning and sharing. Remember, your voice matters, Your story matters. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, your story could save someone else from falling victim to these scams.